Good evening, and welcome to Robin's Nest Readers. Last week when we left Sam and the Barkers, they had allowed Hannibal, the big yellow cat, to join the Barkers and to be a member in their clubhouse. But Hannibal had to make a promise. Hannibal promised that he would not bring a litter box or mice into the clubhouse. But Hannibal broke that promise. And we have to learn that promises, our word, those are important. Today we're going to read about finders keepers. What do Sam and the Barkers do when they find something? They would like to keep it, but let's see what happens. Sam has dedicated this book, Finders Keepers, to all of the children who find something of value that they would like to keep. But they learn that doing the right thing is the best thing to do. The Barkers, Sam, Rudy, and Boots, looked around their clubhouse for something to do, but they didn't feel like playing ball or chasing each other around the big tree. They were bored. "I know," woofed Sam. "Let's see what's happening down at the lake. Maybe we can chase some of the seagulls or play in the waves." "I like the idea of digging in the sand myself," Boots drawled. "I don't think I care too much for chasing seagulls this early. But playing in the waves might not be so bad. What about you, Rudy? Are you in?" he barked to the big gray and white dog. "I'm in," woofed Rudy. "Let's go," Sam barked as he took off toward the lake. It was just about that time that Rudy's mommy decided that today was a good day to clean up the area behind the shed and get rid of the mulch she had stored back there. As she walked behind the little building, she saw what looked like a bunch of cardboard pieces all piled up in a strange way. As she got closer, she saw the word "woof" written in big red letters on one of the pieces of cardboard. What had she found? "Woof, now what can that possibly mean?" she asked herself. Then, as she got closer, she saw a second piece of cardboard with the words "Cats keep out" written on it. But the words "keep out" had a line drawn through them. Rudy's mommy was puzzled. She looked around and wondered where Rudy was. She decided that he was probably off with his friends since it was such a warm and beautiful day. Sam, Boots, and Rudy were on their way to the lake. Sam didn't wait to start barking at the birds. He jumped and ran after everyone that he saw along the way. It was when he chased a squirrel up a tree that the dogs were distracted by something lying underneath a bush. "Look," barked Rudy as he stood and sniffed the little sack. "This looks like a bag of treats." "It is a bag of treats, but it has somebody's name on it," woofed Sam, sniffing at the bag and turning it over with his paw. "Yeah, but whoever lost it has already given up on finding it. Besides, they shouldn't be so careless," mumbled Boots, licking his lips and sitting patiently for the little bag to break open. Sam picked up the bag of treats. On the side of the bag, written in big, bold black letters, was the name Bentley. And there was a picture of a cute black curly-haired poodle. "I think I know this dog," sneered Rudy. "He's that poodle that moved in over in the big gray house on the golf course. He looks friendly, but I'm not too sure about him." Then, putting his paw against Sam's, he pushed Sam's paw away and said in a slow growl, "Well, too bad for him, and lucky for us." Rudy started to open the bag. "Wait," barked Sam, grabbing the little bag away from Rudy. "You can't open that bag and eat those treats. They belong to Bentley. Let's go find him and give them to him." Boots stood up. He knew that to open the bag and eat the treats would not be right. "Now hold on, Sam, and you too, Rudy. I think we should go back to the clubhouse and talk about this," he barked. "Yeah," barked Rudy. "Let's go back and discuss this." Then the three dogs headed toward their clubhouse. But when they arrived, they saw that their clubhouse was gone. The cardboard pieces had been taken away, and the mulch pile had been leveled. There was a wheelbarrow with all kinds of trash, some dirt, and wet mulch. The place they had thought was theirs was now gone. The three friends were devastated. They almost forgot about the bag of treats. "Who could have done this?" whimpered Sam. "Probably Mommy," whined Rudy. "I heard her saying that she was going to clean up behind the shed and get rid of some of the trash. I think she thought our clubhouse was trash, too." Rudy hung his head. He was sad, but mostly he felt that he had let his friends down. "I think I'll go inside and take a nap on my rug by the door." And then he handed the treats to Sam. "Here, Sam, you take the treats to Bentley," he woofed sadly, with a little tear in his eye and a whine in his woof. "Now, Rudy, it's not your fault," Boots woofed. "Come on, we'll figure something out." "Let's go down to the creek and decide what to do next," barked Sam. "But someone better go get Hannibal and let him know what has happened. He needs to be a part of our decision." "I'll go get Hannibal," Rudy moaned. "It's the least I can do." Sam and Boots headed down to the creek. This time they weren't running. Rudy hung his head and walked away to find Hannibal. Hannibal was busy prowling along the side of Farmer Campbell's barn. That was the best place to find fat, juicy mice. And Hannibal was hungry. Sitting above him on a piece of broken ladder was a gray field mouse. He was nibbling away on a piece of grain, unaware that Hannibal was ready to pounce. Hannibal licked his lips and rolled his eyes, and then, just as he was reaching out to grab the little unsuspecting mouse, Rudy woofed. "Woof! Hannibal, woof!" The mouse scurried away, and Hannibal was furious. "What do you want? Do you know what you just did? I was just about to have my favorite lunch, and what do you think happened? You scared him away. Dogs! Why did I ever get mixed up with you? Now what is it?" roared Hannibal. "I came to tell you that we're having an emergency meeting down by the creek if you want to come," barked Rudy. "Why? What is the emergency? Why aren't we meeting at our clubhouse?" meowed Hannibal as he backed away from the side of the barn and shook himself to get the thought of the fat, juicy mouse out of his mind. "We don't have a clubhouse anymore. Mommy tore it down and threw it away. Our clubhouse is gone, and that is the emergency," whimpered Rudy. "Are you coming or not?" Yeah, I might as well, especially since my lunch has disappeared," growled Hannibal. The two started off toward the creek. As they neared the corner, Rudy heard a dog barking for them. When he turned around, he saw a large, black poodle. Wait, barked Bentley. "Where are you two going?" "We've got business to attend to, and besides, who are you?" smirked Hannibal. He was already disgusted with Rudy, and he didn't need another dog butting in. "My name is Bentley," woofed Bentley. "Glad to meet you. Now we're in a hurry," growled Rudy. "Wait, what business are the two of you attending to?" woofed Bentley. He laughed at the thought of the fluffy yellow cat and the big gray and white dog having business together. "Get over it. We're in a hurry," barked Rudy, feeling a little guilty as he thought of the bag of treats with Bentley's picture and name on it. "I want to come too," woofed Bentley. "Besides, I'm looking for something." "What are you looking for?" Hannibal purred slyly. "A bag of treats. They're special treats that my grandmother made for me, and I lost them this morning. I just have to find them," Bentley woofed. "Well, you can't come with us, Bentley. We have a secret club and we're having a special emergency meeting and you can't come, so there," barked Rudy as he started running faster toward the creek. "Wait up, Rudy," meowed Hannibal. "What's gotten into you anyway?" Hannibal was surprised. He had never seen Rudy so rude, and he thought it might be fun to let Bentley join the club. Besides, if Bentley joined the club, then Hannibal might have someone to boss around. Hannibal leaned over to Rudy and meowed in his most whisper-like meow. "Rudy, why not let him come with us? He's a dog after all, and what can it hurt?" "Mind your own business, Hannibal. He can't come, okay? Now leave it," growled Rudy. Bentley watched as Hannibal and Rudy ran toward the creek. "Let them go," he thought to himself as he slowly followed them from a distance. When Rudy and Hannibal arrived at the creek, they saw Boots lying against the tree with a piece of grass in his mouth, and Sam sniffing the ground, trying to pick up the scent of a squirrel to chase. The two had already discussed their ideas of what to do about their clubhouse. "I hate to interrupt your sniffing, Sam, or your nap, Boots, but did you two decide what we should do?" snarled Rudy. "We think we should go back to Boots's house and see if there's any more of that cardboard left. Then maybe we should make our clubhouse down here by the creek, where nobody ever cleans anything up," barked Sam, leaving his squirrel sniffing for later. "I don't know about being down here," woofed Rudy. "It's pretty far from home. And what about when it gets cold?" "And another thing," meowed Hannibal. "How would we keep the squirrels and rabbits out? They could get in here and build their nests and stuff." "Yeah, he has a point there," Boots woofed with a slow drawl. "You could build it at my house," came a woof from up in the bank. It was Bentley. He had followed the cat and dog to their secret meeting place in spite of Rudy telling him not to. "Who are you?" barked Sam. "My name is Bentley. I just moved in the neighborhood," woofed Bentley. "So if you are Bentley," Boots barked, "I think we have something that belongs to you." Sam held up the bag of treats. We were going to find you and give these back to you. We didn't open them," said Sam as he held out the bag toward Bentley. "My treats," barked Bentley. He ran down the bank and grabbed the bag of treats from Sam. "Where did you find them? I've been looking everywhere for them." Bentley jumped and barked with glee. "I told Rudy and Hannibal that I was looking for them. My grandmother made them for me, and they're the best in the whole wide world." Sam and Boots looked at Rudy. Rudy looked down at the ground. He was ashamed of himself for wanting to keep the delicious-looking treats. He shook his head. "This day just keeps getting worse and worse," he thought to himself. Hannibal looked over at Rudy. "Maybe I shouldn't say anything, Rudy, but if you knew about Bentley losing his treats, and if you knew Sam and Boots were looking for him, then why didn't you just do the right thing and tell Bentley the truth back there when we first saw him?" I know. Don't you think I feel bad enough?" woofed Rudy. Sam and Boots looked at Rudy and Hannibal and shook their heads. Bentley was busy looking at his bag of treats. "Let's go back and see if we can rebuild our clubhouse," Sam woofed. "Yeah, let's take another look at where we were behind the shed. Maybe there's something we can salvage," moaned Boots. Then turning toward Bentley, Sam woofed apologetically. "Come on, Bentley, you can come with us if you would like." "Thanks, Sam. I'd like that. I'm new here and I haven't made any friends yet. And anyway, Grandmother made a lot of treats. I'll share them with all of you," woofed Bentley as he joined the others. The four dogs and Hannibal ran to Rudy's backyard. They went around to the back of the shed. They couldn't believe what they saw. There, where their cardboard clubhouse used to be, was a sturdy doghouse that was big enough for all of them. Over the doghouse door was their sign, "Woof." "Can you believe it?" barked Boots. "This is it," he woofed. "Mommy didn't destroy the clubhouse after all. She gave us a better one," barked Rudy. "Our new clubhouse. It's beautiful. It's really ours. See?" barked Sam. "That sign over the door says, 'The Barkers.' That means it's our clubhouse." He ran and jumped with glee. "That's right," muttered Hannibal. "I'm in the club with dogs that call themselves the Barkers." The dogs laughed at Hannibal. Once inside of their new clubhouse, they saw a rug, all of their tennis balls, and their rawhide bone that they used to call their meetings in order with. Rudy was amazed. "Can you believe it?" he barked. "Just look at this." "It's true what they say," woofed Sam. "When you do the right thing for others, the right things are done for you in return." Rudy put out his paw toward Bentley. "Welcome to the Barkers, Bentley." The new friends high-forward and enjoyed Bentley's treats. They were delicious. Hannibal said the ones made of chicken tasted just like mice. So remember, just because we find something doesn't always mean it's ours to keep. We have a responsibility to find the rightful owner. That's what Sam and the Barkers did. I hope you enjoyed Finders and Keepers. Next week, we're going to read about Rudy and the Blue Van. Wonder what that means. Thank you for reading with Robin's Nest Readers.